tell Chrissy about Kiefer's accident, she's gonna think that he was run down deliberately.
By me?
On Sonny's orders, as payback for him beating her.
On our way back from the movies, when we saw Kiefer's SUV, it was off to the side of the road at kind of a crazy angle, like he slid off or something.
Where was Kiefer?
A little bit further down the road. He must have been walking when he got hit.
He was just lying there?
Sam called 911. The paramedics came and they brought him here to the emergency room.
How bad is it? Tell me.
Well, I'm not sure, but I heard Dr. Weber say that Kiefer's condition is critical.
Are you saying that Kiefer could die?
I'm so sorry. Take as much time as you need.
Do this to my baby.
I went to see Christina. He was supposed to call. Why didn't he just call?
I just saw him a few hours ago. He was rushing in and out of the house. I was reading a book. Oh God, I didn't look up. I didn't say goodbye. Oh, my little boy. This is all your fault. You did this to our son.
Nothing to do with Kiefer getting run down.
Yeah, Sonny didn't either. If he gave the order, I would have known.
Well, Christina lied and said that Ethan did it so she could protect Kiefer because she was afraid that Sonny was going to kill him. Jason, I screwed this all up. I was so lost in my hurt over my sister that I wasn't there for her so she could have someone to talk to.
Sam had every right to be upset and angry.
Yeah, but I should have been there for her. So she had someone to talk to, Jason. I mean, I know more than anyone that when you are scared, you sometimes lie. And it's just the way it is. And I know it's going to sound crazy, but she thought she had to protect him, even though Kiefer lied and controlled her and terrorized her and threatened her.
That you could have known. It was your sister. You wanted to believe her.
You didn't.
I was trying to stay objective.
Jason, you were listening to her. And you were paying attention to her, which means that you were able to help her, and I didn't do that. And now it's too late.
No, it's not. Christina needs you now more than ever.
Jason must have ran Kiefer down after Dad found out that Kiefer was the one who hit me. You didn't see his face. Dad ordered Jason to kill Kiefer. I'm sure of it.
Christina, you can't be sure without evidence.
My dad's a gangster and Jason's his hitman. Kiefer hit me and now he's in the hospital. It doesn't take a genius to connect the dots.
But Jason doesn't run people over. He just makes them disappear. I really don't think he would hit Kiefer with his car.
I don't want to hear about it anymore. I don't want to have to picture Kiefer hurt and alone and confused and wondering why this happened to him.
But that's how he loved you.
It's different. Kiefer didn't do it on purpose. He just gets angry sometimes and has trouble controlling it. But when Jason and my dad hurt someone, they don't care.
Wait, Christina. It could have just been an accident. That road is very dark. Someone could have just been driving too fast. And when they hit Kiefer, they were afraid to stop because they didn't want to get in trouble. Just like when you hit Claudia's car.
I know you want to believe that my dad couldn't order Jason to kill Kiefer. But I know he could. And he probably did.
My son would not be lying here dead if you had any control over your daughter.
This isn't gonna help.
I'm sure Christina was brought up to believe she could get away with anything, including murder. But my son was going to Harvard. My son was going to make us proud. And then he met your daughter. And she got Kiefer all tied up into knots, and she threw herself at that lowlife who beat her. She tried to ruin Kiefer's life. I know my son.
Dr. Winters, 2501.
My son is kind.
Dr. Lady,
My son is good.
501.
He wanted to go see your daughter to check on her. He wanted to go see if he could make her feel better. You know what? I want to see her.
No, you can't.
I want to see what she said to my son to make him drive off the road and then go wandering around in the dark looking for help. Your daughter put my son right there, and I am holding you responsible for his death. I'm sorry. Sorry. My son is dead, and you're sorry. He was my baby. He was my perfect baby. He had his whole life ahead of him.
Just go.
Mom. Hey, is everything okay?
Kiefer didn't make it.
What?
How am I going to tell Christina? I can't do it.
No. Look. I'll come with you. I'll do it. Okay?
Yeah, I'll be right here.
All right, come on.
Help me. I have to see Kiefer.
No, Christina, I really don't think you should be out of bed.
No, I need to make sure he's okay.
I'm sure he will be. When Sam and I found him, Kiefer recognized me. He said my name.
Did he tell you who ran him down?
He tried, but he passed out. Christina, he looked a lot better than you did when he brought you here. Christina, this is all my fault.
What are you talking about? No.
I'm the one who pushed you towards Kiefer. All my books about romance, I didn't know he was hitting you.
I wanted to be with Kiefer. It had nothing to do with you. And he's not a monster. You've seen him be nice and sweet and fun. And I wasn't always nice to him either. Okay? Kiefer didn't deserve to get run down and left by the side of the road.
Well, maybe not. But he does deserve to be arrested for beating you up.
Is Kiefer okay? Mom, did you ask how Kiefer is?
Christina, there's really no easy way to tell you this.
Don't tell me.
Hey, come on. The doctors, they did everything they could.
No! This can't be happening. It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
I was gonna go sit with Christina, but I don't want to crowd her.
Yeah, her mother and sisters are with her. Kiefer's dead. Hit and run.
I just didn't think things could get any worse for her. I'm probably wasting my breath here, but I don't know. How do you do what you do?
What do you mean?
Well, you've seen what Sonny does to his kids' lives. I mean, Michael's a mess. His guilt, his anger. Christina's not much better. Morgan's a good kid, but it seems like he's living on borrowed time, too. You care about those kids. I've seen it with my own eyes. And I get that you're being loyal to Sonny.
What do you know about loyalty?
These are my brothers and my sister we're talking about here, and I want them to have a better life than they
Yes,
do
so
now.
do I.
Okay, well, then why don't you put aside your hatred you have for me And hear what I'm saying. Protecting Sonny does not protect his kids. It's just the opposite.